Ordinarily, right now, you'd be seeing me working and doing obedience commands like sitting and lying down and walking on a leash and learning tricks. But I'm going to tell you about it instead. Hey, it's me, Bones. So this lady came out to the ranch this morning. She had some really delicious treats, and she said that she talked to you on the phone. And so when she came out, she got to know me and she pet me and she said that I was a really sweet boy. And then she wanted me to show how I can sit because I already know how to do that. And then she tried teaching me how to do other things like lying down and coming when called and doing a sit and a down together and all kinds of stuff. And of course, there was treats, and I really liked those treats. Really, really liked them. So the way it turned out, she said that I am capable of learning. However, I'm not super highly trainable. She says that for a novice owner, I might be a little frustrating to work with because I have what she refers to as selective hearing. I'm a little bit on the stubborn side because that's just the way I am. And she says that there's nothing wrong with that, but that it would take an owner with a lot of patience in order to train me to do basic obedience that would be enough to tire me out mentally. And so we're kind of back to physically wearing me out because training me would be on the challenging side, but I already have good manners. I'm a nice dog, so like it wouldn't be the end of the world if I wasn't formally obedience trained. So this means that I would probably need to rely on physical exercise in order to keep me mentally and physically healthy so that I wouldn't end up doing naughty things like disrespecting your house while you're not around because I just get this pent up energy and then when I get stressed out I act on it and it hasn't turned out good for your things and I'm sorry for that. I really want to be a good dog. So she was observing me, and I was laying on the floor, and the kitten was playing with my tail. He's really cute. And I was being like so patient and so sweet, and then I was playing with him. And I would go back and I'd get a piece of treat when she offered me one. And then these dogs came up on the porch, and I no longer wanted anything to do with the kitten or anything to do with the treats. She couldn't lure me away. She would hold the treat right in front of my nose, and I wouldn't even turn my head. I just wanted to be outside. And so she said to Danella, go ahead, let him out. And I went out and I ran and I ran and I ran and I played and I had a blast for myself. And I really was no longer interested in spending any time with humans. So after 20 minutes of me running around like crazy, when she was getting ready to leave, she figured that I'd come up and snag another treat and say goodbye, but I wasn't interested. She kind of felt bad because dogs, she says, usually love her, like they follow her around, they won't leave her alone. And she's a really, really nice person. I mean, I took to her a lot, but I still would rather play with other dogs. And she says there's nothing wrong with that. She says some dogs are just very, very dog social, and some dogs are not. Some dogs want to be solitary. They don't want to be around any other dogs. They get a little snooty, and they just want humans all to themselves. And that's not the case with me. And there's nothing wrong with that, she says. She's thinking that since in the past 6 or so weeks that I've been acting out, that maybe I've had a little bit more time on my own. And so between not physically running like crazy and getting really, really tired and missing being around everybody because I am very social and you're more busy now, coupled with hearing that new dog next door, that puppy over the last 6 weeks, that maybe that's reminding me how much I miss being around dogs and that I am a social dog. I really need to be around others, but that's why I'm acting out.